Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite Ursa in crisis. The walls are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes, a podcast dedicated to movies, TV, and everything geek-related. I'm your host, Buddy.
And I am Aaron.
Oh, wow.
That's who I am.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. Who
Not
else is
really.
here? Well, shut up.
But always in the studio, in the HQ, behind the scenes.
What? He's not behind the scenes. He's right in front of us.
Well, I guess he's more behind the mic.
Okay, we all are behind the mic.
What about in front of the mic? On the side of the mic?
I
On the
don't-
left of the mic?
No, we can't go on the sides of
Okay.
the
All
mic
right,
because
I
then it
get
won't
it.
pick up our voice. See, this is me on the side of the mic.
I don't like that.
See, I told you. That's what I'm saying.
To my left is
You're
always...
To your left, they're right.
Yes, the freakishly tall Logan.
I prefer unnecessarily tall
Yeah, it's not
over
free. Don't
freakishly.
man, that's like rude.
It doesn't serve a lot of purposes.
Right, that's just rude to be rude.
Freakish.
I'm always rude to be rude to you, Aaron.
Well, then why were you rude to Logan?
I didn't know he didn't like it till now.
Oh, I'm sorry that... Really, you didn't know that somebody didn't like to be called a freak?
Hey, Tim Lincecum likes to be called the freak.
I don't know who that is.
What?
Are you serious? The
No.
pitcher
Never.
from the Giants, 2 Cy Young Award winner
I'm sorry.
back to back.
I'm sorry.
Sports
I'm sorry.
ball?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Buddy, you're a Giants fan, right?
Yes.
Logan, are you a Giants fan?
Gross.
This is not geek related. This is
I
sports
geek out about
grass.
baseball.
Boom.
So,
All right, fine.
Aaron played T-ball as a kid.
I played 6 years of baseball, not
T-ball.
T-ball.
He could never
I didn't
get
play
the pitch
T-ball.
ball.
I pitched. I was a pitcher,
You don't have to lie to
not a belly itcher.
him. Just because you're,
Oh, hi, man. Hi, Logan.
Hey guys.
Oh, how are you? How are you doing?
Oh, just fantastic.
PNTSD.
Phenomenal.
What are
With a PH.
What? You don't know how to spell.
It's fine.
Like
I'm alright
like
with
a
it.
philosopher, like phenomenal philosopher.
Correct.
Hooking on Fahanikes.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Thank
I'm
you.
picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, I am happy
Really?
to be back in the studio.
Back.
I don't know about you guys, but we are in episode 109.
Yep.
If you remember last week, we had Chris Velasquez on. That's how you say his last name.
I don't know.
Velasquez.
I can barely.
Yeah.
I can barely say my own last name.
We went over the solo review. He talked about his film festival coming up in Merced.
Yeah, that's Chris Velasquez from Violet Films. You can check out his website at violetfilms.com. He's got a lot of cool stuff. Like he talked to us about how he's going to be doing a free film class
Yes.
over the summer. And I think the top 3 winners are going to get a free entrance into the film festival in Merced at the California Republic Comic Con in September.
I have a question. Does one of the winners or any of the contestants get a free hug from Chris? Because that would be a reason for me to join.
I actually was hoping that we could do a documentary about how
Oh no,
you were an 80-year-old man physically
like Bruce
in
Willis,
a 30-year-old man's body.
like young Bruce Willis.
No, more like a Benjamin Button, but in reverse.
Wait, are you calling me Tom Cruise? Or yeah,
Yeah, I'm calling you Tom Cruise. No.
oh,
Was it
It's
Benjamin
Brad Pitt. It's Brad Pitt.
Benjamin Button in reverse? Wouldn't that be just growing up?
Yes.
That was good. That was a buddyism that almost made it past.
I went with it too,
I
so
know.
it's fine. It sounded right to me.
But, this whole Aaron's like decaying, but he's so young.
I
He's
feel it.
age. He's like Jack. Remember the Robin Williams movie Jack?
Yes.
Oh,
That's what
I
Aaron
love it
is.
when Peter Pan comes back as an old man, and
No,
like
that's Hook.
I don't think so. Same premise, right? Same
No.
thing. Goes to Neverland. Rufio! Oh! All that stuff. Peter Pan, Tinkerbell,
No, we're talking
Julia
about
Roberts, Tinkerbell, Dennis Hoffman, Dustin Hoffman.
Rufio. That's the name of Logan's cat.
It is.
Rufio?
Yeah, named after Rufio.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Rufio.
So I have a problem with us starting recording right now.
What's that?
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You would think I would be smart and responsible and I would have filled up my water glass before the show. I did not.
Here, you know
And
what?
I have no water.
Here,
This is an
here
empty
you go,
water
friend.
bottle.
I got you.
No, it's okay. I don't want
I
your
got-
I don't want your sloppy
got-
second water bottle.
I got a jug.
All right,
I got a jug.
all right, I'll show
You
you
got
a
a
jug.
jug o water.
There's an O in there?
Jug o
No
water.
F, just an O.
No. Look, he doesn't even fill you up full. He
you go,
fills
friend.
you up a
Hey,
quarter of the
I
way.
need, I
Whoa.
need to save some for myself
Do you
over
see
here as well.
Logan, do you see what he just did there? How negative is he? This isn't half empty. This is half full.
I'm a negative Nancy.
I thought your
No.
name was Buddy, not
No,
Nancy.
just for this episode.
I have an Aunt Nancy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She your crazy aunt?
Yeah, but she's not as mean to me as you are.
Well, nobody's as mean to you as I am.
Mom?
Trigo now? Oh, man.
That's, when we went to go see Mindy Sterling, that was in my brain. The main thing that I really wanted to get her to shout was Trigo now.
Oh, my. If she would have done that, that would have been amazing.
That would have been phenomenal. Just in case there's any new listeners out there that are tuning in their first time today, we have one of the things we like to do is we go and host panels for Colossus Girl Comic Cons.
Yes.
And we just had one up it was May, right?
Yeah.
About a month ago, something like that, up in Oregon, in Medford, Oregon, the Meadowlark Comic Con, and the headliner of the panels was Mindy Sterling. She was super fun.
Send in the clothes!
That was freaking fantastic. Honestly,
That was amazing.
and there's a video of it is posted on our YouTube channel, and kind of like it's towards the end of the little yearbook of the con that we put together, and it's fantastic. But it's live is so
Hashtag
great.
Sterling.
Still great.
Hey, we're going to get, we're
Still
going to
great.
get hitched. It's going to happen.
Hashtag Sterling.
It had a little bit of run on social media. I had people sending me hotels that said Sterling.
Toilets.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Hashtag Sterling.
I love the toilets. I always poop on your toilets. Always.
They're comfy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're porcelain. They're not that comfy. They're hard.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Whatever.
That's all I got.
You do you. All right.
You do. Like your grandma is a banana, but it's not your nana. It's a banana.
Right. That's what I keep telling everybody. Chiquita banana. You know what I'm saying? Not Nana. What are we talking about today?
Banana.
No. What are we talking about?
Today, we got a lot of new stuff going on today, actually. Last week, we were pretty busy talking to Chris and reviewing Solo. Spoiler-free review of Solo for the most part. If you want to go back and check that out and see if you might want to watch the movie, it's definitely worth it. So we got email, news, little discussion towards the end about, why we do Hardly Heroes and what it means to us. And there you go.
What's the email we have?
Oh, yeah.
Shamunsk.
You and your inside. Nobody knows that nickname. Can you just think of one nickname and stick with that, please? I'm Sprinkles. You came up with that.
That's true. I like to go off the cuff. I like to just bamf,
God,
bamf
No.
with the names, with the nicknames. Bamf.
I'm not even.
Bamf.
Nope. I'm going to let that fly.
Do not engage.
I'm not going to engage. That's what he wants.
Bamf.
That's what he wants. And I will not.
Hey, I'm over here, then I'm like, bamf. And then I'm like, bam.
Your Nightcrawler?
Yes. Bamfing it up over here.
So we got an email.
Yes.
And it has a wonderful picture. And it's from our friend Frank. Longtime friend. And I think a longtime listener.
Hello, Frankie.
Hi, Frank. Here's the thing.
I can't call him Frank. I have to call him Frankie.
Here's the thing is I've only called him Frankie, but that was in high school. Frank's a man now. He's not a boy. We're not in
not
high
a
school
boy.
anymore. Like, you know, you don't call your friend from high school, "Hey, Billy." No, my name's William now.
You're a grown adult, and I call you Sprinkles.
That wasn't my choice. I would
Neither-
rather you call me Aaron.
Neither is Frankie, but I'm still going to call him Frankie.
Whatever. I mean, I'm
Did
sure.
you ever think he was like, "Oh, I'm Frankie"? No, he was like, "Hey, my name's Frank."
What's crazy is I have his email here, and his name says Frank, not Frankie.
Well, I'm calling him Frankie. He hasn't said anything otherwise, so
I've seen very limited proof that you actually have an email over there. So
Oh, sorry. So this one, it's titled "New HQ Name."
ooh.
Now, as you know, we are in the HHQ, right?
In the flesh.
the Hardly headquarters.
Baby.
Fun.
It's the Hardly
Buddy,
headquarters.
This isn't a flesh studio. That's gross. We're not in a fleshy studio. Logan, I love the studio, and I don't think it's fleshy.
Thanks, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Bam.
Appreciate it.
So the email.
Trying to keep other flesh-related images out of my brain right now.
Oh, man. Are you okay?
My ear itches.
Okay, I was just asking a question. Okay, anyways. So Frank writes. His name isn't Frankie Frank. I didn't want to. That sounded weird. Hey guys, the show is great as always. And even with the changes, the sidekicks still got your back.
Thanks, Frankie.
But he didn't cough. That was me. But the new HQ name, I mean, it's right there. Triple HQ. Hardly Heroes Headquarters.
I like it.
HHHQ equals Triple HQ. Boom.
So solid.
That's basic math. Plus, classic 90s wrestler. Can't go wrong. Always. Anyways, keep up the great work. He sent a picture of Triple H, the wrestler,
Wrestling?
with Triple H text with Hardly Heroes in the corner above a castle. I don't get that, but I dig it. I dig the castle, and we're going to put this on
Above a
Instagram.
castle.
I like
Why
it.
is it over a
I
castle?
don't know, but it's great.
Yeah, it is phenomenal. No, you got to post that infographic. It's fantastic.
Yeah, so we'll be putting that on.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
Instagram.
It makes it's the Hardly headquarters, so it's the HHQ, but that's solid enough that it's almost worth renaming it.
Triple HQ.
I know,
Triple H.
but I honestly,
Who is your favorite wrestler?
Wrestler? Ooh. I'm going to say... I was trying to think of a really vague one. Or the Hardy Boys.
I don't even know if
Tom
I
and
remember.
Matt Hardy, I think, is their... No, not Tom Hardy.
Not the People's Elbow?
I mean, I love The Rock. I remember...
Do you smell?
What The Rock
Is cooking.
You know, when we went to LA Comic-Con last year, one of my absolute favorite parts of that whole thing was listening live
yeah.
to just, finally, The Rock has come back to Comic-Con! And everyone just blew up
so
like
funny.
always.
Yeah.
So good. He kind of got like something about like he stumbled a little bit on a question. They asked him like what was geeky about you when you were younger or something.
It's
He's
like
kinda
nothing.
It doesn't matter what was geeky about The Rock.
Can you do the eyebrow
So
thing
good
here?
every time.
But,
I got it.
That eyebrow makes for great radio.
It
let me
really
tell you.
does. You can hear the eyebrow.
I know,
It's
you
so
can.
powerful.
Oh man.
I
I think I do kind of want to change the name to the HHQ just to see if we can get a letter. The Triple HQ.
HQ?
Yes, change it to the Triple HQ. I just want to get a threatening letter from Triple H. I just want to hear, like, wouldn't it be amazing if the way that you don't get a cease and desist order from
It's all
Triple
about
H,
the game. And now you play it. I can't take that.
threaten pedigrees against you.
It's a really good song.
Logan would probably
Worst
frame
finishing
that and
move
put it
ever.
up.
Oh my
I
god,
would.
yes. Please. Come on, Triple H.
Do you guys remember the pedigree, the finishing move, what that was? He would bend you over,
Oh, this is getting started really good.
Basically, put the back of your head kind of between his knees, like halfway up his crotch. Pull your arms over your back, and then basically jump down and sit on your head.
Which it sounds like a tea bag, but tea bags are normally with the opponent facing the other way. So it's just weird. Like it's like a dyslexic tea bag.
It's a biting danger there.
Right?
I feel like that would be. That's not.
What about the stunner?
Put yourself in.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
It's good. That one actually looks like it could hurt a little bit. Like if done wrong.
He's probably the biggest
Oh, yeah.
wrestler of all time, right?
Stone Cold or The Rock?
No, The Rock.
It's like The Rock and Hulk Hogan. And
Really?
maybe Andre the Giant.
It's The Rock.
I don't know. I feel like Stone Cold was huge.
He was.
He was very popular. But
Tell me, name one thing Stone Cold's doing right now. Go.
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
I said
That's what
wrestler.
I'm saying.
maybe
Right.
a podcast.
I said wrestling.
Oh.
Because doesn't he? No, he doesn't wrestle anymore.
Stone Cold was definitely good, but he was not The Rock.
No. Oh
I mean,
my
The
God.
Rock is still popular now, but I'm saying in wrestling.
I'm just letting you know.
In wrestling.
Depending on how rabid the fans are, we might be getting some hate mail for that.
For what?
Stone
Hating?
Cold fans hate The Rock, and The Rock fans hate Stone Cold.
Right. I remember the betrayal.
You don't betrayal. Yeah, so it's a tough sitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Because The Rock had the People's Elbow,
Right?
and the what was his second move?
Rock bottom.
Yeah, the Rock.
The rock bottom.
Bottom.
And you know what? I would make an argument that the people's eyebrow was a move in itself. Here's the thing. Hear me out. So the eyebrow,
Lay it on me.
the people's eyebrow was an intimidation move.
Okay.
He threw that eyebrow up. Their dexterity went down at least 10 points. Okay? That eyebrow was such an intimidation. He could win just throwing that eyebrow out. And the opponent knew they lost right then. He would throw the eyebrow up, match is over. So that's a third move. The people's eyebrow. That's all I'm saying.
If like someone were to throw up on eBay,
Ew,
one
why
of
would
his
you?
elbow,
Why would you sell throw up on eBay?
Yeah. Please tell us, Logan. How much would you get for said throw up on eBay?
If someone were to place on eBay one of the Rock's elbow pads that he would
With
take
throw
off
up in it?
when he used to go before he'd prepare for the Rock bottom, he'd rip the the people's elbow, he'd rip the elbow pad off and throw it into the crowd. I wonder what one of those bad boys would go for.
At least $13.
At least 13 throw ups.
Oh, somebody would buy it
Oh yeah.
and probably try to clone him with his sweat. Like you take the DNA from his sweat and then
That's
you just
weird.
clone him. Yeah,
Isn't it crazy how much bigger he is now than he was?
he's a big dude.
Yeah.
But he's such like a gentle giant. It seems like.
I just love when he would yell, like, "Do you smell?" Like, and just
Oh,
hold
yeah.
it out for so long.
Mm-hmm.
You were really into wrestling.
I
when you were
was,
younger.
yeah. Man, back in junior high, a little bit elementary school. I mean, we did the videos. Jeremy and I did the videos. Doing the wrestling moves on the trampoline. We got hurt real bad. real bad. I got thrown through a wall at my house.
That's true.
It was while we were renovating our house, and we were already going to tear down the drywall. I thought there was a cat in here. I don't know why. There's not a cat. Don't worry.
Way to get off track.
Squirrel. Yeah, and we were gonna tear down the drywall anyways, and then Jeremy threw me through the drywall. Yeah, I think that's why I have some of my memory issues. Other than the brain surgery, I had memory issues before that, and it's probably because of all the head injuries that I did with Jeremy. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was rough.
I enjoyed the Kingsgate Kamikaze story.
Oh, that's one of my favorite
that's a
stories
good one.
of all time.
What-
Do
I
you
don't
remember?
No, I don't.
So let's just.
on, man.
I mean, if you're gonna throw it out there,
I am.
we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
So Kingsgate is a place that me and Aaron used to go when we were children.
Growing up in the Sacramento.
Yeah, growing up in Elk Grove, there's this old roller rink that's been there forever, as long as I've known.
Kingsgate Country.
So I think me and Aaron were in 6th or 7th grade, and
Most likely.
I never really skated, but Aaron was pretty decent. So to impress the girls,
Oh, yeah.
and Aaron always liked to get a big pop. You know what I mean? He was always Mr. Funny.
Right.
So he's like, "Hey, watch this."
I don't know what's changed
And
now.
I'm like, "What's going on?" So where the roller rink was, there was this huge, roller rink, and then at the very end there was arcade games.
Yep.
But a straight shot was where the bathroom was, so you could straight shot all the way across
Oh, yeah.
the roller rink and go straight to the games. But it was a long haul. So Aaron looks at me and he's like, "Hey, you ready for this?" And I'm like, "What?" And he starts from the bathroom, which is off the roller rink.
Correct.
And he beelines straight for the game. So just as fast as he can. And he just hits, because there's a step up. He hits the step up.
Straight on with the
Straight
front of my
on.
skates.
And he just does a front flip and lands.
It's kind of like the physics of it is kind of like, remember in Jackass when they went in the shopping carts and when they would hit the curb with the shopping cart and somebody was in it, they would just fly. Because it's the centrifugal force and all that weirdness. I don't get science. So that's what happened. When your skates hit that wall, it was over.
So it's not like he tried to do a flip. He literally just stayed flat and he did a front flip, landed on his back, and everybody was just like,
yeah.
And we just started rolling, dude. It was hilarious.
It was good. By the way, sorry, a quick update. Took me just a little searching on the iTunes podcast app. The Steve Austin Show. He has a podcast. Boom.
Cross
Of course,
promotion.
you know what? I was joking, but of course he has a podcast.
He does.
Every jerk has a podcast now.
Wait, are
This
you talking
group-
about me?
I was looking straight at you and saying that. Yes.
I feel you're looking at Logan.
Every idiot.
Your peripherals
Some
are
dummy.
looking at Logan.
I was trying not to
And
blink.
somehow you're looking back at yourself.
Wow. Is there a mirror?
There is a mirror.
Staring contest
Bamf.
again. Fantastic radio.
You know, you've been saying Banff. You've been saying Sufi. Don't bother me. And and you even got in a beeline little reference in there. Knock it off. Nobody likes Dane Cook, and nobody will.
Too bad. I listened to Dane Cook today. That's why it's coming out.
Yeah, I like Dane Cook too. Before I listen to good comedians.
some things you don't have to admit out loud, buddy.
I know.
I think Aaron was
I like
Aaron
Daniel
turned me
Tosh
on-
the first time.
Yeah, you turned me on to Daniel Tosh. I remember that.
So funny.
I like
All right.
Bill Burr.
Can we get into the news and stop talking about me hurting myself?
Can we please? What do we got going on?
So, to start it off really quick, I need you to go, buddy. Hey, buddy.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Were you taking a drink there?
I was taking a little drinky poo.
I need you to go do something for me. Okay?
No.
Okay, I need you to go get a nice hot chocolate mug, make me some hot chocolate,
Some cocoa, perhaps.
get some cocoa, get those marshies going. Put the marshies in the cocoa, bring it to the couch, right? That's the start. When we get to the couch, we get the blankie, snuggle up,
Snuggles?
snuggaroo, and then we put on Sex and the City Season 1, because 20th anniversary is this year. 20 years of Sex and the City, buddy. How do you feel about that?
20 years today?
No, just this year is
this
the
year,
20. I don't know when it actually.
I have no idea. I've never watched that show whatsoever. But we know a certain someone is probably cozied up on the couch
Ooh.
with his chocolate and a Marshies.
How many Marshies? I think we've had this conversation. Do you have the big Marshies or the little ones? Because there's a difference.
There is definitely a
There
difference.
is.
I like the small Marshies.
Small. What do you like, Logan?
You know, it depends what kind of mood I'm in.
Oh gosh, he's one of those.
See, I go off the board. I go big colored Marshies
Ew.
because they have like the pastel Eastery colors.
Nobody likes the colored ones.
They don't taste different. They're just colored.
Ugh, they're like pink
they're
and green.
They're always kind of crunchy.
You're kind of crunchy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yeah, it's 20th anniversary. You got Carrie. You got
Carrie Underwood?
no Carrie Russell. No Carrie from Sex and the
King?
City. No Carrie King. Who's Carrie King? You mean
Carrie King.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he's a guitar player.
Come
Slayer.
on, man.
Fisher?
Look, you
The
got
Leia?
all
Our
the
princess?
girls in the big city talking about life, talking
And
about
shoes.
relationships
And shoes.
and shoes. Whatever. I love shoes. You love shoes? Let's go watch Sex and the City.
With our Marshies.
And the blankies. All right. So that was it. That was 20th anniversary. I had to bring it up. I'm sorry.
It's a big part of the show.
It is. But before we get in onto the news, you know what today is? It's my birthday.
Today's not your birthday.
You're right. It's not my birthday. But it is National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Do we have any?
We don't have any chocolate ice cream.
I like to pull an Aaron.
Wait. Do you have any chocolate ice cream, Logan?
No, I'm not
It's your
the
house.
one railing off the days of the week.
I'm just saying it's your house. He asked me if I have any chocolate ice cream. I actually have Neapolitan at my house, which is strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
What was that first flavor?
Strawberry. And so I technically do have chocolate ice cream, but just not here. You know what I'm saying?
What's that first flavor?
Strawberry.
But it's banana.
Yeah. It's also National
Apples and banana.
Like my grandma's not my nana. She's a banana.
Come
'cause
on!
she's my nana.
It's also
Whoa!
Did you? Sorry, I thought there was a cat in here. Sorry.
You made the sound go up really high there. See that little nodule there? That little
What's a
dongle?
nodule?
That little dongle?
Don't show me.
Ooh,
your
a
nozzle.
dongle?
Yeah. So, by the way, it's also National Moonshine Day, guys. Do you guys
No,
have
I'm
any?
glad you didn't bring any moonshine.
Why would I have brought moonshine?
I don't know. You bring random stuff all the time.
Why would I have
You brought an R2, and inside the R2,
is?
a Princess Leia.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say a chocolate cake.
No. Who would make a chocolate cake that small?
You know who? Cupcake manufacturers. And it's also VCR Day. Google it.
Ooh, good old VCRs.
Yeah. So
You could go down to Dimple Records and buy them for like 50 cents a piece.
a VCR?
No, VHS.
Because those things are vintage now. You can probably buy a VCR for like 40, 50 bucks. Be Kind, Rewind. Great Jack Black film, most def.
That's a good song.
Whose song is it?
I don't know. But
Why
it's
would you
probably a
say
song.
it? It's not a song. I'm going to Google it.
I just wanted to see if I could get you to believe in me.
buddy, you had a fun
Believe in
story.
me.
What is that song?
I don't know.
Stop it! Come on. You're just making stuff up now. First you're stealing other people's horrible jokes. Now you're making up songs.
I'm a car.
What did you want to talk about in the news, buddy?
Oh man, I'm actually really excited to talk about this.
Oh, my pillow fell.
So, how we first heard about this, and I'm just setting the stage.
My favorite show.
John Hamm.
I love me some ham.
I mean, really, he's hilarious. He went on Ellen DeGeneres and said that Jeremy Renner broke both of his arms in taping a movie that he was in with Jeremy Renner. What is that movie, Aaron?
It's called Tag.
How do you break both your arms?
Yes, that you heard that right. No.
Not Avengers.
Jeremy Renner is not in Avengers with John Hamm, and that's where he broke his arms.
No.
No.
What, didn't he do like those Bourne type of movies
He
too?
did. He did the Bourne Supremacy Ultimatum.
Did he break his
Trinity.
arms in that?
No, but I don't think he did his own stunts.
But where did he break his arms? In a movie where you play tag.
And I don't think he ever gets tagged. So that's impressive, but it's not impressive that he broke his arms. And you know what also? And I can't wait to watch Avengers 4 because I want to see if I can see like the green screened arms, because his arms for at least part of the movie are going to be green screened in Avengers 4, which is great.
I feel like there's a chance this could just be a gimmick that they're doing just for the movie.
There's no way.
I really hope that it's not.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
Oh my god, it's so funny.
I just can't believe it. Like that kind of movie is where he breaks his arm.
At least we know he was having, like, he must have been having
Not just
fun.
one, but both.
Both. Evil Knievel doesn't even break that many bones during a shoot. I think Evil Knievel's dead, but, you know, you get the point.
Okay. I guess I get it.
Yeah, you do. Jeremy Renner's an idiot. That's my point.
That's not nice. He's from Lodi.
He's also Hawkeye.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
He's from Lodi.
What do you know?
In our backyard.
Yeah.
Friend of the show.
He's not a friend of the show.
Well, he's close enough. So I
Do
would
you
say.
know him?
Does he call you a Tim? Do you have yourself in?
Look, it's not like Jeremy Renner. You know, it's not like you're going to go meet him at a Lumber Liquidators opening in Elk Grove. No.
Is he going to be at a Lumber Liquidators?
No.
in Elk Grove?
No, he's not. Even better. Sorry, I forgot to tell this before. There's going to be a thing that's happening.
A thing.
A thing. It's a big event this Saturday, and I'm excited for one reason. My childhood hero is going to be
Jeff Gordon?
Weird Al.
Weird Al's close.
No Jeff Gordon?
Look, I'm not a fan of Jeff Gordon. Well, I guess he was a child. I was a fan of him in childhood.
What's hold on. Why can't I think of his name? Take a bite out of crime.
McGruff?
McDuff.
Scruff.
McGruff the crime dog?
Yeah.
Who's Scruff?
I feel like Scrappy?
No, that's
Scrappy dude?
that's the Dew. That's in the Dew family. I'm not talking about the Dew family.
Marmaduke.
Not Marmaduke. Why are we talking about dogs?
Well, you said your childhood hero. So.
Why would my childhood hero be a dog?
I don't know.
An
Explain
animated
it
dog
to
at
us.
that.
I don't know.
You're right. It makes no
Yeah,
sense.
you know what?
Please
You
tell
know
us
what?
why.
Your
You
whole
know what?
life doesn't make sense.
You know, oh, good comeback. You know what? It's Underdog. That's who it is. We're gonna go meet Underdog at Lumber Liquidators in Elk
or
Grove.
is it Quail Man?
Knew it.
You guys ruin all my fun. So this
Is
was
it Turkey Man?
that's me. Why would I be meeting myself on Saturday at Lumber Liquidators?
It was a
And why
younger,
would
sprier Heron.
why would I be opening a Lumber Liquidators? I'm not a handyman. I'm not a carpenter. I don't build things.
To make dog houses, I guess.
I don't
For
make
Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff. It's McGruff the crime dog.
Right. Scruff, McGruff, the Gruff.
I'm dumb.
I hate everybody. You know, you've ruined my fun. I was excited to tell you who I was going to see at Lumber Liquidators in Elk Grove this Saturday, who I'm hoping to get a picture with and maybe an intro for this show that with a bunch of jerks that I'm on with.
Scruff McGruff.
Scruff McGruff, the crime dog, a.k.a. Free Willy, a.k.a. Ice Ice Baby, a.k.a. Vanilla Ice.
Yes.
Wait.
God, I
Wait,
hate you guys.
Wait.
What?
This just got really serious. Hold on. Wait. This is not a joke anymore. Vanilla Ice is going to be in Sacramento.
Not Sacramento, Elk Grove. They're their
Close
own,
enough.
No, they're their own city.
Suburb.
Whatever.
Suburb.
Okay.
In the
It's gonna be
burbs.
in Sacramento.
At a Lumber Liquidators
Opening up a Lumber Liquidator.
in Elk Grove on Saturday.
Can you ask him if he'll say, drop the zero and get with the hero?
I don't think I want to.
So good.
I don't want to get punched by Vanilla Ice.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Did
Go
you guys-
Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Did you ever actually see Cool as Ice?
Oh,
The
No.
movie that he
Long
was in?
time ago.
Oh my god.
I don't
it's
think I have.
So phenomenal.
I'm gonna
It's
tr-
amazing. The poster, I have the poster
course
of
you
the
do.
movie that I had like up in my dorm room in college. Is down in the basement now. It's like the tagline on the poster says, "When a girl has a heart of stone, there's only one way to melt it. Just add ice."
Oh, yeah.
You need to bring
Oh my
that to
God.
Lumber
I really do.
Liquidators.
It's fantastic. The whole background is bright pink, and he's leaning on some ridiculous crotch rocket motorcycle with these pants that just look like a Jackson Pollock 90s painting or something.
Yes.
epic.
So are you and
epic
Aaron
pants.
going?
I'm going to go with the wife Jen and protector of man.
We're gonna have
Xander?
Yeah.
See, you said it wrong. You say
Really?
Xander, and I say protector of man.
You know what? I've been having a little. Yes, Logan, your hands up.
Xander, protector of man, is Aaron's baby child.
That's a weird way to say it. I'm a baby child.
Your baby child.
Anyways, yes, I'm going with Xander.
Are you gonna rock the Hardly Heroes gear?
Yes, I'm going
To
with
read.
Xander.
Protector of man.
God, I set you up, and you don't even take
You want to know why? Because I was getting real excited about Scruff McGruff's gonna be in Oak Grove.
Yeah, we're all gonna wear our Hardly Heroes gear, our merch, rep that merch,
Gotta rep that merch.
and I'm hoping I'm gonna be like, yo. First off, I loved you in Ninja Turtles. Second off,
Where's Scruff McGruff?
please do an intro for our show.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't even care if you plug your HGTV TV show. Please just do an intro for our show. And you're welcome to be a guest on this show, Hardly Heroes.
And sign Logan's poster so we
Come
can
on,
put it up in
Yes.
HHHQ.
There's so I've lost track of how many H's there are in this queue. Okay?
We just like to add extra H's.
I thought there was a circle and a line in a queue, but apparently there's like 3 H's, 2 Q's, an exclamation point, and an ice cube. So that's all I got.
So is Vanilla Ice coming out? Like, is he? I haven't really been keeping up on his whole deal.
I
Does
have,
he-
but don't worry. You can ask. I'm
Does
a
he
super fan.
embrace his '90s Vanilla Iceness, or is he
think
still?
Yes.
Is he? Because he went like super like metal for a while
Oh,
there,
yeah.
and was
Dude, do you
trying to
remember
distance
the-
himself
the
from
metal-
all of
Rocks,
it.
yeah, Vice Ice Baby. Ice, baby.
Oh yeah,
So bad.
it was.
He had like blonde dreadlocks or.
Really? Oh, dear. That's
I
not good.
want to say. I could be
Didn't
wrong.
you have blonde dreadlocks for a while there, buddy?
No. I never had dreadlocks. I wish.
Hashtag Luxed.
Ooh, bringing it back old.
Is that right?
school.
Was that,
yeah,
was that
Lux.
the band name?
It was lady. She had.
Oh, a lady band? It was a lady band. She
Yeah,
had.
she was a lady.
it was a lady band.
singer. A
So yeah,
woman.
hopefully I'm gonna meet Vanilla Ice Baby. Hopefully he's gonna do an intro, and I'm gonna say there is a slim to none chance that he might be on the show. I'm just calling it right now.
What about Logan's poster? You keep on.
I don't
forgetting.
give a crap
A
about
hoot?
Logan's poster.
You don't give a hoot.
No, a hoot or a holler. Anyway, so yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking
Nice.
to it. What else we got?
All right, can I get back to my news,
You're
sir?
still talking about Jeremy Renner's broken arms?
No.
Oh,
I'm on to the next.
okay.
Did you know
Yes.
Amazon bought the rights to Lord of the Rings?
I did know that, and I thought
Oh, did you?
I thought this was going to be my segment.
What do you have on that
Look,
segment?
as you know, I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, like the biggest. You could actually call me J.R. Tolkien because I'm Tolkien about it.
That was pretty good. I'll give you that.
All right.
I thought it was all right.
What time is it? All right, this makes a lot of sense. Excuse me. So I think we all knew Lord of the Rings was coming out as a TV show,
Yes.
and we all knew Amazon bought the rights.
Yes.
We have now found out it's going to be a 5-season show so far, and the first season is going to focus on Aragorn.
Aragon.
Aragorn. But see, here's the thing: it can't be Aragon.
Arugren.
Hold on. Do you think?
Hadouken!
Arugren.
No, this is. I have a real question. Do you think it's Aragon?
It's Aragorn.
See, he just said Aragon, but there's an ORN, so that would mean Aragorn.
Right.
So what? Are you just trying to mess with me?
Yes.
Oh, well, because I got really like. There's no way phonetically that was Aragon. There's just no way.
I just love everybody listening right now is just hating.
Anyways,
Especially Rebel Scum.
oh, I hope so.
It's one of our favorite listeners in Texas.
And let's just point this out. Unless I'm forced to at knife point, I will not finish any of the Lord of the Rings.
Rebel Scum, get down here. We'll hold him.
I've seen Fellowship. and I was bored out of my mind.
I will put a knife right by his eye in his periph.
My
so if he
orbital bone,
moves,
right in my orbital bone.
Boom. Or we'll water torture him.
Wow, way to just jump to water torture.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Jeez. Can I read this story that I have no idea? So 5 seasons, right? 5 seasons, Lord of the Rings, Amazon. Great. Aragon. Got it. First season. So, while the details remain unconfirmed, sources are claiming that the first season won't be centered around the War for the Ring, sorry. It will instead focus on a young Aragorn, who was played by Viggo Mortensen from History of Violence fame. I think that's him. I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Once again,
Lord of the Rings, horse movie, the horse movie.
Yeah, Seabiscuit.
After
I got
that.
you. Tobey Maguire.
Right.
So,
I don't like
the last
Tobey
unicorn.
Maguire.
Last Unicorn.
It's bringing it way back. Music by America.
Oh, I'm thinking of Europe. I'm sorry. It's the final countdown. That was Europe, not America, and not Toto's Africa. Totally different.
I am lost.
He said America, I said Europe, and then I said Toto's Africa. The song Africa by Toto. Weezer just did a cover of it. Come on.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely.
Cool. So,
Lies.
back to Tolkien. It will oh man. See, this is what happens. It will diverge from Tolkien's adaptation, or no. It will derive. See, I can read now. It will be derived by Tolkien's appendices. Right? Am I saying that right? Appendici?
Right.
Oh, it's appendici because it's plural. Appendici, like octopi, and notes rather than being a direct adaptation of the novel, and will reportedly focus on different characters each season, which is awesome.
That is cool. I like that.
Amazon also confirmed they may be portraying different things in spin-offs. So there might be spin-offs in addition to the 5 seasons of different stories, which I guess is cool. Mm-hmm. Is there that much in the lore of Lord of the Rings that they can just keep? Like, there's so much in backstory they could do that. Is that a thing?
Oh yeah.
Because like Game of Thrones has a lot of history, and I use Game of Thrones because that's what I know. But like, is there a lot of like writings from him?
I think what they're talking
world
about the
building.
Appendices is that he kind of like he put out these main books.
He got the
but
surgery to take it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he he kind of just like wrote notes about the characters and where they came from and stuff to just create a history.
But
to be able to
He
put them all
bequeathed
together.
them to other people.
But there was only the Lord of the Rings books and then the Hobbit, and that's it for books, right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong?
As far as I know. Yes.
Okay, well, let's see if he knows much. We'll get an angry letter from a Lord of the Rings fan that knows way more than we do. Probably Rebel Scum.
Sucker and succotash.
So let's see. Certain actors from Peter Jackson's trilogy may have ruled themselves out of appearing. Andy Serkis, who played Gollum, and Gimli star John Ray Davis. Oh, you never trust a guy with 3 first names.
That's true.
Serial killer, allegedly. I guess I have to say that. However, one person who'd be up for returning is Gandalf himself, Sir Ian McKellen.
Gotta love Gandalf.
So, speaking on a BBC Radio 2 interview about the series, he hinted that he'd be unhappy if producers were to recast his character. He must love this.
Do you like Gandalf the Grey or Gandalf the White?
Sounds racist to me. I don't see color.
Because you're colorblind.
Well, okay. Yeah, I was alluding to that, but yes. So a little bit more. I got the interview with Ian McKellen. I like him. He's the guy that's friends with Patrick Stewart, isn't he? They're both. It's Magneto. It's Magneto,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Correct.
So him and they're actually friends in real life.
I call him Mags.
Mags. That's what I call my grandma. Not Nana. Mags.
Grandma Choo Choo.
Okay. Yes, Grandpa Choo. So Ian McKellen said, What do you mean another Gandalf? He told Graham Norton, I haven't said yes because I haven't been asked to return. But are you suggesting that someone else is going to play it? Gandalf is over 7,000 years old, so I'm not too old.
Yeah.
And then there's a little. I don't know if we've ever talked. We talked about it a little bit months ago about the Lord of the Rings. But so Amazon bought the rights from the Tolkien estate for Lord of the Rings for $250 million. So that's no production cost yet. That's just to use it, just to play with the toys in the universe. $250 million. Jeez. Now, the estimates are each season out of those one season out of the 5 is going to be an estimated $100 to $150 million a season. So that means with the $250 million that they just gave away to use the property, plus the $100 to $150 million per season, you're looking at $1 billion TV show. Come on. This better be good.
What they should have done was just bought Fox.
They're not. No. Look, I already have a contract. I already don't like that. I was fine. Disney, buy Fox. And then Comcast has to bring them. Oh, they think they're big man trying to buy. No, just let this happen. I don't want a bidding war. Just let me have Fox.
Fox wants a bidding war.
I know they do. Everybody does. But anyway, so that's all. That's all I got for that.
All right.
What else do we got?
You got anything else in the news?
What about your rumor you heard?
Oh yeah, so there is this rumor. Sorry, I didn't see that. I forgot. I have a bad memory. So do you
remember this? You're it. Tag. Aaron's it.
You just dropped my water bottle, dude.
Well, you're it.
Okay, well, I'll remember that.
Just don't break both your arms.
So Rocksteady, who makes the Batman Arkham games, which I like. I haven't played them all. I played Arkham Knights, I think, is the only one I played, which is kind of an open world Batman video game, kind of smash and grab, very violent, very awesome. They're rumored to be making a Superman game just like it. Hopefully, they'll actually announce it at E3 in a week, in 10 days.
I would love an open world Superman game.
You can fly, you can run fast. You can use laser vision to shave in a mirror.
I don't think that's a thing.
Actually, in the comics, here's the thing, which is funny. So in canon, in the comics, Superman, somebody was like, how does Superman shave if he can't be penetrated with like a needle? How does a razor blade shave his alien face? And they did this in a comic book where what Superman does is he looks in a mirror and he uses his laser vision, shoots it back at himself, and shaves his beard with his laser beam eyes. No joke. That happens.
Wow.
I hope that's in the Sims version of Superman game because I would dig on that.
You would do that.
What's a haircut like then?
Same thing.
Same?
Yeah. Or maybe
so
his
the hair is also super.
Right. It's just like Thor can't be penetrated with needles or whatever, right? In the Thor movie? Thor, the first Thor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's different. It's hair. You think he could just use a regular razor because it's just hair.
You think Gillette is strong enough to shave the son of Krypton? I think not.
So you're saying his hair never falls out then?
No, he has superhuman hair, and it never falls out, and he never goes
That's probably
bald.
what you wish you had.
I do. I didn't. I thought that was kind of unspoken. We didn't need to say it. God, I just spit on the microphone. Sorry, Logan. It's my pop filter, though.
That's true. Thank goodness. I don't need any more of your spit on any more of my stuff.
You got plenty of juices of mine in this house.
Yeah.
Sorry about the bathroom.
Hashtag punish the bathroom.
Ooh, yeah. But soft toilet seat.
Ew.
Oh, so I think that's it for the news. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Logan, are you okay over there? Did you have a stroke?
Logan's fading fast.
Don't you talk about my stroking.
Hashtag stroke joker. Hashtag sad dad.
So when are we supposed to find out about that game?
E3. Yeah, like I was, E3 is in a week and a half.
Oh, okay.
10 days, about 10 days. So not this weekend, but next weekend is E3, and that's in LA at LA Convention Center. So we're going to be hearing about Diablo 4 rumors. we're going to hear about Microsoft's
Red Dead Redemption 3.
Red Dead 2.
2.
3? What are you, a
I
time
was
traveler?
thinking E3.
Come on. Yeah, and so that's hopefully going to be announced next weekend. So I'm excited for E3. I'm never really that excited because I'm not a huge gaming guy. And I'm actually really not because do you know the big hype about Fortnite? Have you heard about? Do you know what Fortnite is?
No, I don't.
One
Everyone,
of the biggest games.
everyone's playing.
It is the biggest game.
I hate that game so much. You know, it's because you have to build stuff in it. You can't just shoot. It's a battle royale game. So what Fortnite is they take 100 people and they're fighting against each other. It's like Hunger Games, but a video game.
Huh.
And they just get dropped into an island, and whoever wins is the last person alive. But like you have to build like walls and buildings, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to shoot people. But yeah, so I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of that. Fortnite. I'm playing H1Z1.
Boom.
So that's it. That's all I got.
That's
The rumor mill.
All right, good deal. Well, to kind of just wrap it up, I thought it would be, we're down, what are we at now, 109 at this
Yep.
point? Episode
dear.
109. I thought it might be kind of fun for us to, just talk about why we do the show.
For all our new listeners.
Yeah, new listeners out there, like what's Hardly Heroes about? Why are we here every Thursday? We're here Thursday night, recording an episode, getting out there, getting out to cons, meeting people. We put a lot into this. So what's it all about?
I'm going to let you go, but I want to say just a quick thing. I do this show. You know what? I'm so dedicated to the show. I want to make it perfect, no matter what the situation. So I appreciate you guys. And even if we had to stay here on certain days past our normal times,
Past my bedtime.
past the bedtime, I would do it because I appreciate both of you.
On that note, why I do the show is it's brought friends of mine that, are friends even closer and have made them even big parts of the show and have connected long lost friends.
Brandon and Curtis.
Yes, Brandon and Curtis. It's, brought friends that, didn't know one another to being friends now. And
Who's your bean friend?
his name's Jack.
Oh. And his stock.
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Good
And
joke.
the events we get to do with the cons, the movie event and everything we've got to do, seeing how much people care and what they put into it. We have Raspberry Pi. Jeremy made us something. We've had Super Ugly do our intro. He's done all sorts of stuff. Everybody, Indian Viking doing the contest, stuff like that. The outreach and seeing what people want to put into our show. That's what I do it for, and it makes it so much fun when, you have listeners that email in, they're taking the time out of their day to do something to be a part of this. That's why I do it, because, seeing how excited people get really gets me pumped up.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Same thing. Like, I know we don't get a lot of listener emails, but we get a lot of activity, especially on our Facebook page. We've got over the past year, our Facebook page has gotten really awesome with listener interaction and us just having fun and just bickering back and forth about just random stuff. And I like that a lot. And just like to not today, but like when I got the email from Frankie, it was just awesome. Like, yes, he knows both of us. Yes, he's known us for a while, but he didn't have to I think he made the picture. He didn't have to make the picture or send it. It was just fun. Like, so, just to think that somebody randomly in the day was thinking of us and thinking of our show, it's really cool. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Yeah, we don't have the biggest listener base, but we have some of the loyalest listeners I've ever seen. Like, our listeners are awesome, and I love it. And it makes me happy because I have wanted to do this for a long time, and seeing the response from fans and seeing the response from friends, and even saying our fans, it sounds weird, but it's true. And it makes me happy to put out a product that we all are proud of and our fans like. So that's it.
Yeah, from my point of view, I can, I can attest to the fact that the show has fans, because really, I'm one of the biggest fans of the show. You guys have been doing this for quite a while before really I started listening or even started, actively participating in Hardly Heroes. And one of the things that I want to tell you guys is that one of the things this show really brought to me is it taught me how to have fun again. I was just like, I was in a job that was making me really miserable. And because of that, it was kind of like making the rest of my life miserable. And I didn't want to get out and do a lot of things. And I just wasn't really having a lot of fun. And then I started listening to Hardly Heroes, more and more and regularly. And it just opened my eyes back up to all of this cool stuff that's going on right now. Like I grew up loving comic books and reading comic books and being all into all this geeky stuff. And now it's become mainstream, and there's so much cool stuff out there. There's just no reason not to be having any fun in this day and age, and it's just, you guys just kind of like, I think there is a community that surrounds this show and that kind of, is continuing to grow. And it's super fun to be able to go out, like Buddy was saying, and go out to conventions and actually get to, meet with people. Or like we told the story on the last episode about how Chris was someone that we, none of us ever had met him before,
Right.
and we met him basically through the podcast, more or less. So, I think that's what Hardly Heroes, it's like, it's not just a podcast, it's a community to me.
So my takeaway from that is, I loved it, by the way, Logan. What my takeaway is, Logan is Jack Nicholson. Me and you, buddy, Helen Hunt. We make him want to be a better man.
You're both Helen Hunt?
Yes, we are both. I'm the top. He's the bottom.
No, I'm
part.
the left side.
Okay, I'll take it. And you know what movie that's from? The Departed. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Jack Nicholson in The Departed said that to Helen Hunt. It's true. It's a fact. Google it. I bet you'll find it. But that was great. Thank you. That was great. I like that. It's always fun to revisit that. I know, not everybody listens to every show all the time. And I know we have brought this up a long time ago.
I think it was really early on, and you guys talked about it around
50th episode.
It maybe have been earlier.
Okay. Oh, I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, man, I love it. I hope we get to keep doing it. And like I said, as long as our fans are really, really great, which they are, I think we're going to keep doing it. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think about time to wrap it up. Aaron, what movies are coming out this weekend in case people want to go check something out?
So you can go on a very fancy date. Go see Ocean's 8. Heyo.
Star-studded cast.
Rhyming. Yeah. So Ocean's 8 is I think it's a sequel. It's not a prequel. It's a sequel to Ocean's 11, 12, and 13 with George Clooney and Brad Pitt.
Oh, it is actually a sequel? I figured it would just be like a reboot or something.
No,
like
it's
that.
still in the same universe.
Oh,
like
okay.
it's still because she was his wife, Sandra Bullock. She was George Clooney's wife in the movie.
Sure. I thought that was Julia Roberts.
No. Julia Roberts was in the third one. Or am I wrong?
No, Julia Roberts was the wife from the first one. Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe.
Got it.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I was wrong again. Ocean's 8. So what is it? It's not a reboot, though. There's no way it's a reboot.
It's going to be the same along the same lines.
Anyways,
right?
Ocean's 8's out. And then what I'm excited for is Hereditary, labeled one of the scariest movies ever made.
Ever made?
Ever made. Scarier than Bambi. Scarier than Gremlins.
Scarier than Blair Witch?
Scarier than Passion of the Christ.
Noah's Ark?
Oh, well, not as scary as that. But I'm really excited to see it. It looks creepy as heck. It's not a gory, as far as I can tell from the trailers, it's not a gory scary. It's just, it almost like makes your skin crawl scary. Just weird situations, really great visuals and cinematography. It looks amazing, and I cannot wait to see it.
Yeah, it's freaky looking.
It already has a 93% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. That's the critic score. It's got a fresh from 107 out of like 116 critics said it was fresh. So I am super excited. But that's it. Those are the only two movies this week.
Nice. Well, they can find us at Facebook at Hardly Heroes. They
Correct.
can find us on Instagram at Hardly Heroes. They can find us on
Did you say that? I think you said that.
They can find us on Twitter at
Hardly Heroes.
1.
There it is. Thank you, Logan.
Yeah,
and
sure.
go to our YouTube channel and you can see some of our videos.
Yep.
The videos from the Metal Art Comic Con. You can see the videos from CampbellCon, and you can see the video that Logan made of one of our shows where we open up Geek Fuel, and you can see a video from the movie event we just did not too long ago.
Yeah.
So go out on there, check us out there, and then you can email the show at hardlyheroes@gmail.com.
Correct.
Yeah. And if you're a new listener out there thinking, oh, well, this is only the first or second
No.
episode that I've
Do it.
listened to, they probably don't want to hear from me.
No, we want it.
Oh,
we do.
definitely.
We want all the
Please.
emails.
everything.
Especially if you're someone that that we met up in Medford when we were at the con, the Metal Art
Yes.
Comic Con.
Or if you're
last
somebody
month.
from like Norway or Canada and you've never met us, still email us.
Love to
Aaron
hear
really
from
loves
you.
the Canadian
I just
listeners.
do, man. I just want one to email.
Yeah, and make sure you guys give us a 5-star review. Or any review.
Any
on
review on
iTunes.
iTunes, 5-star preferably.
Yes.
Yeah. Any other fun information before?
Let's see, last but not least, remember to mark your calendars for Saturday.
Say that one more time.
Saturday,
Saturdays.
Saturday, July 28th. We'll be at the Powerhouse Comic Con in Pleasanton, California. We'll be hosting the panels again. It's an alien themed panel, so you got a group here: Christopher and Carrie Hahn, who are Newt's brother; Rico Ross, who is Private Frost; Cynthia Scott, who is Corporal Dietrich; Vernon Wells is going to be there, who is Wes in the Road Warrior and Bennett in Commando.
Oh, I love Fez.
I can't wait.
Chainmail Baddie. Let's see, a couple Power Rangers from Megaforce. Ciara Hanna, I want to say is how you say her name, and Christina Masterson. You can get your tickets at powerhousecomiccon.com. They are only $11 if you use the promo code Hardly Heroes. That's all caps, no spaces. You can save another $3.
That's awesome. All caps, no spaces.
All caps, no spaces.
That was the name of my band in high school.
That was Logan's tagline when he was on the radio. All caps, no spaces, Logan. Coming
See
at
you
you on the
next
1 and
time.
2s. We got traffic and weather together on the 10.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Bye.